gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah.
Smartphone prices just keep going up, so buying early honestly makes more sense than ever. And maybe that's exactly why Redmi is launching the K100 Pro Max now. Today, we're checking out the upcoming Redmi K100 Pro Max, and trust me, you'll want to see what it brings. Big thanks to my tech partner over in China for providing this footage. I really appreciate the support in making this video happen. Hey everyone, Stella here from techiestreet. If you're into staying updated with the newest gadgets, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest tech content. The K100 Pro Max keeps Redmi's signature K-series look, but adds some smart upgrades. The metal camera module blends more smoothly into the design, while the rounded volcano-style curves make the phone much more comfortable to hold. Even the color-accented power button adds a premium touch. The aluminum frame, textured back panel, and flat display with rounded corners all come together to deliver a sleek, comfortable in-hand feel. On the right side of the camera module, Redmi keeps the dedicated bass speaker, giving you a full 2.1-channel audio setup. There's a visible BOSE tuning logo, plus a hidden floating light ring that reacts to music, notifications, gaming achievements, and more, adding a cool visual effect. Performance is where things get really exciting. The K100 Pro Max packs Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, paired with the AI-powered D2 graphics chip, LPDDR5X RAM, and blazing fast UFS 4.1 storage. To keep everything cool, Redmi includes a huge 6,300mm² circulating cold pump cooling system. But can the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 really handle today's toughest games? We tested it to find out. In a 30-minute Genshin Impact session at 883p, the phone averaged 59.92 FPS, with 1% lows above 52 FPS. Even better, temperatures stayed below 40 degrees Celsius, while power consumption remained just over 4 watts. Next came Honor of Kings, with every setting maxed out. The K100 Pro Max delivered an incredible 143.91 FPS average, stayed under 40 degrees Celsius, and used only around 4.4 watts of power. Then we pushed it even harder with another 30-minute test at 900p under a heavier CPU load. It still averaged 59.64 FPS. The front reached just 41.3 degrees Celsius, the back 40 degrees Celsius, and power draw stayed impressively low at only 4.61 watts. Finally, we ran the golden moment test against other Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 phones from competing brands. The K100 Pro Max finished on top with the highest average FPS and the strongest 1% low frame rate. That's not just powerful hardware, it's proof that Redmi's tuning and optimization make a real difference. When it comes to heat control and efficiency, the results are hard to ignore. The Redmi K100 Pro Max stays cooler and uses less power than the other three Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 rivals. So after seeing these numbers, do you think Redmi has nailed its performance tuning? But that's not even the biggest surprise. For the first time on a Redmi phone, many games can run at a native 185 FPS. We tested Crossfire Mobile for a full hour, and the frame rate stayed incredibly stable. Add the 4800 Hz touch sampling rate, and every swipe, tap, and shot feels lightning fast. The experience gets even better with the AI-powered D2 graphics chip. Supported games can reach 185 FPS while using super resolution and frame interpolation for smoother visuals. Redmi also includes a 100% hand frame brightness ratio, keeping the screen bright during intense battles so you never miss important details. Audio is another highlight. Turn on Bose gaming sound, and footsteps, gunfire, and other in-game effects become much easier to hear. We even recorded a comparison, and the difference is surprisingly clear. Gaming isn't the only strength here. The K100 Pro Max packs a massive 9,070 mAh battery. After our 5-hour battery test, it still had 67% charge left. In a full drain test, it lasted an incredible 4 hours and 15 minutes, proving this phone truly deserves the Pro Max name. charging is just as impressive. With 100-watt fast charging, the battery reaches 27% in only 15 minutes and hits 100% in about 88 minutes. For a battery this big, that's seriously impressive. Overall, the Redmi K100 Pro Max keeps the iconic K-series design while taking performance to the next level. It handles demanding games with ease, supports ultra-smooth 185 FPS gameplay, and combines powerful graphics, immersive audio, responsive controls, and outstanding battery life. It's easily one of the strongest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 gaming phones we've seen. Of course, this is only a first impressions. There are still plenty of features I can't reveal yet. If you're planning to upgrade this summer and want flagship performance without breaking the bank, the Redmi K100 Pro Max is definitely worth watching. Since it's arriving before the next price hike, the final price could be very competitive. So, what price do you think Redmi will announce? That's it for this first impressions video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, save, and subscribe. The full in-depth review is coming as soon as the phone launches, and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!